Hi guys, welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. Today we're going to be doing the topic mermaid messages. So we're just going to see what comes out. I'm going to be using several different mermaid style decks. And just to kind of influence the reading with more mermaid energy. I've always seen mermaid energy as, almost hypersexual, but also very magical, whimsical, mysterious. There's also this element of danger to them. So I don't know what's going to come through, but we are going to be kind of taking in those energies and trying to see what can come through in that direction. I hope that makes sense. Well, let's go ahead and jump to the piles. Pile number 1. You guys pulled Eternal Love. It is meant to be. Love yourself. Show your love to others. So we will have a 30-second meditation where you'll be able to see the cards a little bit better. We also have pile 2, beginning, birth, creative flow. Now is the time to make it happen. Okay, and pile number 3, we do have illusion. Things aren't what they seem. Don't let anything cloud your view. Okay, so as always, I do a 30-second meditation so you guys can decide on your pile. Also, if you're still having a hard time deciding, I always shuffle music. So timestamps and music will be in the description box, as well as if you'd like to check out how to get in contact with me for personal readings, as well as my single Neptune Lover, which you can stream on all platforms. But that is all the announcements I have. I really do hope that you guys resonate and this is what you need to hear today. Sending you the best. I will see you at your pile. Hi there, pile number one. You guys pulled Eternal Love. It is meant to be. Love yourself. Show your love to others. Okay, so what I'm getting from this message, without seeing the hidden cards here, because we do have a few hidden energies that they don't want us to get to quite yet, but what I'm seeing from what's come out, we have Queen of Wands, one of the sexiest cards of the deck, as well as in this Mermaid deck, it is Pele, the goddess. So that is a very, very independent, passionate, fiery, like a little bit stubborn at times, like I'm going to do my own thing, no matter what other people say. There's just a lot of confidence that comes from the Queen of Wands energy. So with the bottom of the deck, pardon me, let me get some water. With the bottom of the deck being the Hermit, I was getting like a super shy energy. Also, my throat is super dry, like it keeps closing up when I try to speak. So I, whoa, like it's like that's never happened to me this directly, where it's just like, it literally feels like a claw around my throat. So what I'm getting from this Hermit energy here is that there's a lot of you holding yourself back. I'm just seeing a lot of not putting yourself out there, especially with this Queen of Wands energy. It's like you have so much to offer the world with your confidence, with your creativity, with your fire. And also with you guys choosing eternal love, it is meant to be. Love yourself, show your love to others. I just think that you have a gift for making other people feel warm and fuzzy inside. And it's like that love deserves to be spread. It deserves to be shared. But with this Hermit energy, I see you holding yourself back. I've been commonly feeling this energy collectively, where a lot of people, especially post-pandemic, have really been keeping more and more to themselves. But this, with this energy, it's like I feel like there's a seeking to the light, to the sun, to the shore, to get out of this depth here, to get out of this isolation. So I'm just getting a lot of like, the Hermit is usually about like introspection, and it's usually a positive, it's a positive soul journey, like, and I'm saying soul is SOLE, like just you. It's usually like one of those singular journeys that you take by yourself for self-discovery. But it kind of feels like you've been here so long that it's like you might have forgotten what it looks like to actually shine, authentically, and show the best aspects of yourself. You've been holding back the best parts of yourself. We also have this dreaming energy. So I'm seeing like a lot of like, there's urges, there's this dream, there's this goal of wanting to be this Queen of Wands energy, wanting to embody that energy, no matter the gender here. It's just about confidence. It's about personality. It's about what are you creating with your soul energy, and that's like SOUL, like with your, where does it, like, what are you pulling from? Because it feels like you're not pulling anything out of the box. You're actually like pushing everything back into your box. And I feel a lot of like protection, and that's why it's like you guys are still only here in this dreaming state. You haven't been able to pull anything out to reality. It's still in this dreaming energy where it's still in the, it's still in the metaphysical world. It's not being brought to our physical reality. And so I feel like that's why we have this 9 of Cups energy. I think that you thought for a long time that by pulling back your energy, you would be safe. You would be safe. You would be protected. You wouldn't be in any kind of danger from the world hurting you, from cruelty, from other people. But what I feel like you have found is by repressing your energy, pulling it back. I'm hearing masking for some of you, for like 20% of you. You guys have really seriously masked your energy from the collective, from the people around you. You've isolated to the point where it has become a nightmare, where it almost feels like, you know, you don't have it's almost like I'm hearing the Janae Aiko song, Jukai. She says, hell is not a place. Hell is not a certain evil. Hell is other people, or the lack thereof, and their lack of love. So that's what I'm getting, is like the lack thereof of people around you has become a personal hell. This has become a nightmare, personal hell. This is the opposite of what you've been dreaming and wishing and hoping for. So you've stepped into this energy completely opposite of what it is you were trying to manifest. And it's become your own personal hell. And it's like, I just see you've chosen this beautiful energy where it's like, I can see your soul essence is just wanting to spread love. That is what you've come here to do. You have seriously been an example of what divine, unconditional love can look like. And I think that because maybe, I don't know if it's like in your younger years or when you were more naive, when you might have been more, been more confident, been in this energy in the past, I just get a sense of it hurt you. Wearing your heart on your sleeve, something created a rift between you and wanting to like socialize, wanting to put yourself out there. Things changed. You became, I'm hearing shameful. I'm hearing you became full of shame, or you became full of guilt, or full of some energy that caused you to isolate, caused you to pull away. So let's go ahead and start revealing what is hidden. I'm so excited. Okay. Light. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, you started to seek the light. You wanted, this is what you wanted. You wanted to be on shore. You wanted to be in the sun. You were tired of this darkness. The energy, the message that the mermaids have for you is to put yourself out there. It's a really simple message, and I'm sorry if this isn't what you want to hear right now. This might not be the message for all of you, because it's a very, very simple self-love message of putting yourself out there. Stop playing small. Stop holding yourself back. Go towards the light. Spread your own light is what I'm hearing too. Spread your own love, your own light. I know it's cheesy. I'm sorry, guys. I know it sounds so cheesy, but that is the message. We have 5 of Pentacles. I get an energy of you feeling abandoned. I get this energy of you feeling this darkness, you feeling isolated, and you, because you've been so stuck in this darkness, you haven't been able to see the opportunities coming to you, the people who are trying to, and look, it looks like these little orbs of light, right? Fuck the pentacles, right? Screw the money aspect of this. This is light trying to find you, light trying to find you, positivity trying to find you, where I just feel like you have been living in a lot of negativity, a lot of self-deprecation, a lot of self-hatred, to the point where you have dragged yourself down to the depths of the ocean and you refuse to be seen. And it's like people want to show you, I feel like there's people around you who want to show you there might be a better way for you. There's a better way for you. There's a better way for you. There's opportunities. There's also, with this being Pentacles, let's bring it back to Pentacles. I know I said screw it, but with it being Pentacles, like I was saying before, I get a sense of you needing to bring energy to the physical. Okay, so I'm almost getting this energy as your higher self, okay? Or could even be mermaid energy, right? The mermaid message is find these opportunities, seek this light out. I'm getting a sense of you telling yourself you're not enough, you're not good enough, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough resources, I don't have. You're so focused on what you don't have, what you're lacking, the scarcity here, that you can't even see the energetic, the energetic waves, I don't know, the energetic current that you bring to situations. It's like, it's not about what you have, like, it's about who you are, okay? Like, some of you are way too focused on the material here. You're so focused on money and lacking, and just, that's your whole focus, and that's your life, because that is what you have been focusing on, is the lack, what I don't have. Okay, we also have mystery. This is that depth energy. I get a sense of it. This has been confusing for you, because it's hard to see the light when you are, so trapped in your own darkness. It's so hard to go there. And I think sometimes you wonder, like, you go to this place of, why is this happening to me? Why me? You go to dark places. That's all I can say, is you go to dark places. And I feel like some of you here do need help from other people when it comes to getting yourself out of these dark places. So please never be scared to reach out to those mental health professionals or people who are going to help you, life coaches. I don't know what people do, in those situations, but seek those resources, because I am getting that it is hard. What I'm getting from this mystery energy as well is part of you just doesn't know how. There's a lack of understanding, a lack of step to step. How do I get out of this energy? So, I am getting, it's okay to ask for help when you are in this energy, this 9 of Cups. What was I explaining this as? A personal hell. This is a personal hell, and it's not easy to just get out of those, because to me, I'm kind of getting this sense of you might have kind of created this energy because of your fear of rejection, because of your fear of people, because of your past history where you have worn your heart on your shoulder and gotten hurt before. You've closed up, you've created this personal hell. So it's almost like, I don't know why I'm getting a sense of you do need some help clearing the confusion, because I think you look at what it is you're trying to manifest, this Queen of Wands, this light energy. You look at what you're trying to manifest, and you still get stuck in this dreaming energy. You get stuck there, and you tell yourself, while you're dreaming these this future for yourself, you start telling yourself, it'll never happen. It's not going to happen for me. I don't have what it takes. I don't have the money. I don't have this. I don't have that. And that's where the manifestation stops. So I get a sense of you do need help. You do need a bit of guidance here of how to get out of this 5 of Pentacles energy where you tell yourself no before you even let it happen. Okay, it's like you're telling yourself no before the miracles can even come in. This is bottom of the deck. This is what you can't see. This is what's hidden from you. miracles. You aren't seeing the miracles around you at this time. And it just feels exactly like this energy where you are completely blocked off, not looking, and you're just trapped in this energy of self-deprecation, of self-hatred. And I think it's just gotten really bad. And I think you haven't really known how to reach out for help. You haven't really known how to explain how it got this bad. Like, that's where this mystery energy is coming in, where it's like, I feel like part of you doesn't even know how it got here, how it got to this point. So let me go ahead and grab a little book here so we can read from this Mermaid Oracle. Let's see what the message is. Okay, it did come out reversed, so there are reversal messages. We will be taking them. Atlantis, rapid development, excellent success. I feel like this is definitely what you're capable of, but because this is showing reversed, it's like you're telling yourself it can't happen. It just can't happen. It doesn't happen. I'm hearing it doesn't happen to people like me. Blocking your own blessings, like that is what is going on. We have Atlantis. A refusal to wonder about the possibility that your life is at an epic moment when everything you could be depends on who you choose to be. What are you broadcasting, how you communicate, and the tone you are setting. When this card comes to you reversed, you could be in a space where you are not honoring your talents and capabilities by developing them to their fullest extent. This is crazy. This is exactly what I've been saying. It's like you see this, you dream about this, you dream about becoming this energy, but you could have this rapid development, this excellence, this success, but you're just holding back. You're holding back your talents, your capabilities. And I love that it's saying, it's like you're not honoring them. It's like this is a beautiful energy to possess, and you are only focusing on what you lack. So let's see. There has been too much reliance on others and their opinions and feelings. Ooh. And less on owning your own needs, your own capabilities, and bringing them to the surface and allowing them to shine. There is too much buried. Wow. There is too much buried or sunken treasure in your life. Allow it to rise. Allow yourself to be golden. You have everything you need to excel. But why are you settling for less? That is awesome. That is amazing. I just love when the oracle cards take exactly what I'm trying to say out of my mouth. Why? Pile number 1. Okay. Why are you settling for less? That's really what they want you to sit with. And ask yourself, why are you settling for less? Why are you burying your golden treasures? Like, why are you burying the best parts of yourself? Like, it's like you're not realizing by hiding, by hermiting, by pulling away, you're robbing everyone from getting to see you shine. And you need to also understand, shining isn't just selfish. Shining can also inspire others to break out of this shell, to break out of this this depth is what I keep getting. Also, we need to talk about there has been too much reliance on others, their opinions and feelings. Okay, like it's time to stop thinking about what other people have, what other people think of you, what other people, are offering you, or like how much they love you. I feel like there's also like this need for acceptance where you might have been rejected quite a bit, and you just need to understand rejection is divine fucking protection. Okay, like that those people were not meant for you, and it's time to find the people who will root for you, who want to see you shining, who want to see you in this Queen of Wands energy, who want to see you at your best. Okay, so stop holding back, stop settling, stop telling yourself you don't have what it takes to excel, because you do, pile number one. So I hope next time I read for you, you will be in an energy of rapid development, excellence, and success. I hope that this resonated for you, pile one. I'm sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. If you like this, please do not hesitate to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, bye bye. See ya. Mm-hmm. Hi there, pile number two. You guys chose beginning. Birth, creative flow. Now is the time to make it happen. Okay, what I was getting when I was shuffling, it kind of feels like a continuation of pile number one. So if you're kind of wanting to see where you've been, I would suggest listening to pile one. But if you're already like past that point, which is what I'm feeling like is pile number two, you've made it past the point of kind of being in that scarcity mindset, being in that point where you're telling yourself you're not good enough. I think you've kind of pushed past that energy. You've kind of pushed past insecurities. I think that you have decided, you've made a conscious decision here to create a new beginning. You really, I think, are in this energy of, I'm going to make it happen. So that is really ambitious, fiery. We have this lovely Queen of Wands, which is also why I feel like it's connected to pile one. I just saw 111 on the timer because this Queen of Wands came through for pile one as well. But this was more so the energy that they were aspiring to be. It wasn't really the energy that they were in just yet. But I feel like you have actually been building to embody this Queen of Wands energy. So let me explain. Queen of Wands is highly creative. They're the sexiest card in the deck, first of all. And they can be, they can be sassy, they can be fiery, they have all those fire sign aspects as well. But there's just, this hyper confidence that comes from the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you have been slowly gaining this confidence and I say slowly because you're still at the beginning. You guys pulled beginning, you're still here at the beginning. So what I'm getting, the messages that are coming through is Mermaid energy. They're wanting you to ask for help. I think that for a while here, since has been the beginning, you have been able to do things on your own. You've been able to build your own confidence. I think you've been really focused on yourself here and getting to that point of putting yourself out there. But I do believe it's come to the point where you do need to ask for help. Whatever it is you are creating, you could be birthing. Some of you could literally be pregnant. But there's just this energy of you need to make it happen, and you don't need to burn out, right? You don't need to do the things that maybe past you would have done out of scarcity. You might have told yourself you don't have anybody who can help. You might have, in the past, you might have told yourself you don't deserve help from others, but it's like you've grown, you've been giving yourself this love, this confidence, and I think, this mermaid energy is encouraging you here to reach out, ask for help. I think you would be very surprised with who would be willing to help this beautiful Queen of Wands, who would be willing to assist in whatever it is you're trying to create. Okay, people can feel this fiery, ambitious passion coming from your energy. So it's like, I think you would be very surprised with who really wants to help you make these things happen. Also with love here, we do have love energy coming through. So I feel like this is what you were craving. Pile 1, this is what Pile 1 was craving. And I do get a sense of you really recognizing the love that you have around you, the people that are willing to help you, the people who do show up and love you. And I'm also just getting a sense of you've stepped into your own self-love, especially with this Ace of Cups. The Ace is typically about self, is how I look at it. It's the beginning, okay? So what I'm also getting, pile number 2, is some of you guys could have a new beginning in love with the Ace of Cups, with beginning with love here. So just be prepared for that, especially with this newfound confidence. If you're reaching out, you're networking, you're asking people for help, you might be surprised. Like, I keep hearing surprise. Like, there might be some surprises waiting for you, because pile 1 was really holding themselves back. Okay, pile number 1 was holding themselves back to the detriment. And I feel that your energy here is more free. You are more excited to put yourself out there. But it's just the beginning. This is just the beginning. It's a lot of fun because it's just the beginning. So that's also what I'm hearing, is to have fun with this energy. I'm also hearing, don't take things so seriously, because this is just the Ace. This is just the beginning. This could just be an offer of love. Somebody could just be offering something small. So it's just the beginning, okay? So don't, throw yourself in completely. But just like let yourself slowly kind of, fall into this, is what I'm hearing, because I just think you have a lot of love to give, and it could be really easy to lose yourself in a really exciting new beginning. So I'm just hearing to watch out for that. I'm also just getting like you're gonna be starting with this Ace of Cups, like you're going to be starting so many connections with people that have just a lot of love for you, whether it's like romantic or platonic. I'm just getting, there's a lot of love surrounding you, and I think a lot of people are really proud of you for stepping into this this new energy. It's very new, it's very fresh. Also, like, bottom of the deck, be spontaneous. See, that's where that fun energy, it's like they really want you to be spontaneous. Don't hold yourself back. You've held yourself back in the past, and now it's not that time. It's time to like put yourself out there. We do have letting go. For some of you guys, especially if this is a new romantic chapter, it's going to be really hard for you to let go of the past. It's going to be really hard for you to think about the way things were and to, release that energy. And that could also be why, there's a lot of slow movement here in this love, this new romantic cycle, because it could be because you need more time. Give yourself the time to let go. of the past energy, okay? Don't just dive into something new here. And also ask for help. If you need help letting go of an energy, ask for help. And if you're witchy, you know, there's things like cord cuttings. There are, you know, earth spells, earth magic you can do. There are all kinds of things that you can work on. You know, you could even write your feelings out and then burn the paper kind of energy. But if you're not interested in that, it could be as simple as asking your friends to hang out with you on a day where you feel really sad and like keep thinking about, you know, your ex or your past. Like just reach out. Don't let yourself fall back into this nightmare energy. This actually came through for pile 1 as well. The Queen of Wands and this energy both came through for pile 1. And what I was getting with this was they were creating their own personal hell through isolation. And that's kind of as I'm telling you to ask for help. You know, make sure that you're not coming back here to this personal hell, to this nightmare energy where you're just torturing yourself. Okay, don't torture yourself because you think you need to be stronger or you think you need to be able to handle this on your own. You don't have to do this alone. You have way too much love in your life to have to do this alone. You know, I really need to tell you, some of you guys here don't believe that, is what I just heard. And it's because you're still focused on this past energy. I think someone in your past tried to make you feel like you weren't worthy of these things. With the Seven of Swords, this is a very shady, deceptive energy. This person, if this was a romantic thing, it could have been a cheater. Somebody could have cheated and made you feel less than yourself here. But with the Seven of Swords, it just, I feel this energy of you really releasing, you really letting go of this shady energy. I think you are ready to release the people who make you feel alone, who make you feel like you're hard to love. Yeah, that's what you're doing here. You're letting go of the people who, if they thought they could get away with it, they would do it to you, is what I'm getting. If these people, the people you're letting go of, thought that they could get away with treating you badly, they would do it. 100% they would. So I think that's where there's a little bit of fear still here. It's just the beginning, but it's like, you know that this is for the best to release this energy. You know that this is not the kind of people for you, and that it will just put you into this energy of feeling alone and feeling like this is personal hell. But there's new opportunities, Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, new opportunities coming to you that are going to be so much more valuable, that are going to be so much more worthy, valuable. I love that. In the beginning, the fact that you guys pulled beginning and we have 2 aces, you know, I just love when tarot does its thing. So we have experiments. We will be reading from the book for this. Manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, and arrogance. Ooh. I think I kind of get what this is going to be about. Okay. Let's see. So it says, looking for GM food, cosmetics, products, and food sources developed with genetic manipulation and experimentation. All experiments are not bad, but many are cruel. When humans use other creatures for their own selfish purposes, they lose the very part of themselves that is most beautiful and noble. Many claim ignorance or have been persuaded that experimenting on animals is necessary for human health and well-being. You are now awakening and seeing the connections between all life forms. You are awakening to the wrongness of seeking to understand something by taking it apart, and most often without consent, separating families, tribes, colonies of creatures for purposes that are selfish and cruel. This took place in Atlantis, and the mermaids have witnessed this. The creatures of Lemuria and the animals who were often torn apart on tables as if they were unable to feel. We need to step in, all of us, and change it. It is happening again. That's why we're talking to you now. So, what I'm getting with this energy, I think you have been waking up to a lot of okay, this is actually what I'm getting. You have been becoming more enlightened about the way this world works, and that, you know, I feel like I'm hearing terms like capitalism, patriarchy, I'm hearing cruel, like animal cruelty, like I'm just hearing you have been becoming aware of the systematic cruelty that is surrounding us in our everyday environments. And I get that because you are very highly intelligent and you are somebody influential. With this Queen of Wands energy, people look to you as an example, okay? So I think that while you need to be, okay, let me start over. You need to be very, very careful about how you choose to go from here. I think that in the past, you have been kind of put into really awful situations where you couldn't really make a lot of conscious decisions about, I feel like, the physical reality around you, which I'm trying to say is like, you know, the non-GMO food, products, yeah, like genetic manipulation, like looking for, like, I feel like you're going to feel a lot better if you are more conscious of the choices that you make. I think that you have a lot more power, a lot more control than you did in the past, and this is your beginning. This is your beginning, so it's up to you. How do you want to tell this story? Like, how do you want this story to go? Because I feel like a lot of you want some lifestyle changes. Like, a lot of you guys want to do things that benefit not only you, but the people around you. Maybe some of you guys are extreme animal lovers, is also what I'm hearing. So, you know, and I feel like there's more. There's more that you could be doing, just because you have the capability, you have the power. People look up to you as an example as well. And so if you are making decisions based on selfishness or arrogance, or just maybe even it being the easiest option, people are going to look at you and think, oh, this is okay. So I mean, I don't want to say that this is like, you need to set an example for everyone around you, but it's more so, what story, what example are you trying to set, like, for yourself? Like, what will you be okay with? And that's also where I'm getting is like asking for help, letting go. It's like letting go of this past energy that felt very experimental. It was very experimental in the past. You didn't have a lot of choices. You were just kind of experimenting. Now that you know what is good for you, what you want out of life, it's like you have the power and control to make decisions that empower the people around you, that are not cruel, that allow you to have this fresh beginning, that are going to give you more opportunities. I just get a sense of like people really respecting your decisions as well. kind of want to pull one more just for this experiments card. What is this experiment? What is this experiment? Judgment in reverse. Okay, yes, that's what I'm saying. Oh, we still have the 9 at the bottom. Awesome. What I'm getting is, like, in the past, you haven't been able to make the best judgment calls. Like, you might have used products like that you didn't really think about the consequences of those products or those food. Like, say you're somebody who eats steak once a week, you know what I mean? And you don't really understand just how much water it took to cook, you know, to preserve, to cook, and to, you know, it's just like that kind of thing. Like, some of you guys could even be thinking about like vegan, vegetarian lifestyles. Like, not for everybody, but I just get a sense of like you have a lot more control at this point in life, and you have a better judgment. You have a better judgment. So the mermaid energy is challenging you to make those better judgment calls. And I'm just hearing like you have the power to change so much in your life if you're willing. If you're willing to really look at what it is, the decisions you make every day, and how it impacts the world around you. Damn, okay. I just love it because this is such a serious pile, but then I just keep looking over here at this energy at the bottom of the deck, and it's like they still want you to have fun. Like, I feel like it sounds like they're getting on you, but I think it's because they just know how capable you are and how influential you are. It's like you can make those judgment calls, and I think that part of you tries to say, you know, you don't know. Like, it's a little bit of arrogance. I don't know. Holding yourself accountable, yeah, for your carbon footprint, for you know, for your effect, for your what decisions you make every day and how it affects the world around you. But they're also just really proud of you for how far you've come, okay? So it's like there's a long way to go. It's just the beginning, but they're still so very proud of who you've become. And that they've given you this new beginning, because they know you can handle it. Okay, that's all I've got, pile 2. I'm gonna stop rambling here, but I really hope this message resonated with you all. If it did, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I am sending you the best love, light, protection, all the good stuff. Till next time, bye. Hi there, pile number 3. You guys chose illusion. Things aren't what they seem. Don't let anything cloud your view. This is a very interesting energy because she does have teardrops. So this does feel a bit emotional. Like there is something you are highly confused about. And the reason I also say that is because we have this Two of Wands here. We also have bottom of the deck Two of Swords. And to me, the Two of Swords, Two of Wands are very similar energies because they're both about paths and decisions. You know, they're expressed a little bit differently, but what I'm getting is there is a decision that you have no idea how to make. It could be a decision between two people. It could be a decision between two paths, like career paths. It could be a decision about moving or staying. It could be a decision about leaving or staying, you know, leaving a person or staying. I just get a sense of there's like deep confusion. There's a deep lack of knowing what path to take, what option to decide. It's just not really having the capability. It's almost like what I'm getting, because this Two of Swords with it being reverse, is I do get a sense of the universe is pushing you towards where you have no choice but to make the decision. So I do get a sense of like it's getting overwhelming, it's getting scary. It's like I have to make this decision. If I don't make this decision, it almost feels like the universe might decide for me, kind of energy, or people around me might decide for me if I don't make this decision. So this is such interesting energy. What do we have going on? We have two major arcana here, and we have the Hierophant and we have Strength. This is Taurus energy, this is Leo energy. So for some of you guys here, this could definitely be the conflict between this Taurus energy and this Leo energy, where it's like wanting to do things very systematically, wanting to do things traditionally, maybe the way that your family has always done something traditionally, right? Maybe this is this could be school, law, marriage, you know, this can be so many things, but it's very systematic, it's very like organized, it's very traditional. And so I get a sense of there's like this path of being very traditional, earthy, Taurus energy, but then there's also this Strength energy. To me, with Strength and Leo energy, it's a lot of creativity, drama. It can be a lot of arts is what I'm getting. A lot of like theater, art, dancing, music. Also with it being Strength, it kind of feels like this energy of, if I do go this path, I would have to be strong, because it might, I feel, disappoint other people. So that's kind of what I'm getting, is like there could be two paths. It could literally be like a Taurus and a Leo, like you don't know who to pick or something like that. It could definitely be like a more traditional job, or maybe a more creative job. It could be a marriage, where maybe there's a marriage or something that you don't want to be in, is what I'm also getting. There's so many scenarios here, but please, I hope that this is resonating for you. I hope that this is making sense of like there's two paths, one very traditional, one very creative and artistic. So I feel like we need more information. We need some more. What's going on? I kind of feel drawn to pull this one first. Inner knowing. See, and there we go, is with this illusion, don't let anything cloud your view. Things aren't what they seem. Don't let anything cloud your view. I feel like you need to go within for this decision. And I know it sounds cheesy. I know it sounds simple. But this is a decision only you can make, because this involves your happiness, is what I'm getting. This involves your own happiness, and I do get a sense of the confusion is creating a lot of emotional burdens for you. Like it's clouding your vision, it's making you emotional. I think that you were taking into consideration way too many people's opinions as well. And it is up to you to decide, pile 3. This is your decision. This is about you and your inner knowing, and you know which path here is meant for you. Be spontaneous. With the Hierophant, I feel like with the Hierophant, there is no room for spontaneity. Is that how you say it? Spontaneity. There's no room to be spontaneous. It's very predictable. It's very stiff and sturdy and predictable. Waiting. Okay. What I'm really feeling, and I don't want to tell you what to pick because this has to be your decision. But what I'm getting is if you don't, in some way, express your creativity, express your innermost passion, you will feel like this world is limbo. You'll feel like you are trapped here, just waiting for something good. I don't know, for something to make you feel passionate. Like I'm getting without this artistic energy, you're not going to feel strength. You're not going to feel this strong. I feel like you're going to feel very stuck in a system. But at the same time, I'm kind of getting this energy of why can't you do both? You know, why does there have to be a choice as well? It's like, why can't there be traditions and artistic endeavors? You know, why can't there be both? So it almost feels like maybe the illusion is the choice itself. The illusion could definitely be you telling yourself, I have to choose, when I don't get a sense of you have to. I just get a sense of your life will be kind of meaningless without whatever this Leo energy is, without this creativity, without this, like you'll just feel like you're constantly waiting for the opportunity to go there, to be in that energy. This is so interesting. Like some of you guys are saying, if you go to school, you won't have time for art, you know, music, whatever it is. Like there's just some level of like you truly believing you can only go down one path. And part of me feels like that is the illusion. That is the illusion, is like you don't have to choose. But you do need to choose. Like, you know what I mean? Like you do need to make a decision. Whether it's eliminating the choice altogether, that's still a choice. Is like deciding I'm going to do both. Let's go into this energy, because we do have honor the masculine in reverse, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. It is in reverse, so let's see what we got. So it says, following a rigid code of masculinity, being unable to question the forms in which masculinity expresses itself, refusing to shift and experiment with how the self can be expressed through masculinity, equally judging men according to stereotypes, and having equally rigid and inflexible ideas about how a man must behave, perform, and express himself. Bringing up boys to be men, yet not allowing them to be themselves. It is time for you to explore the concept of gender in a close relationship. Your notion of men, your experience of them has been shaped in ways that are not as healthful as they could be. It is time to stop blaming men and start encouraging men to become the heroic, sacred beings they're born to be. They were born with immense potential. The shape they have taken is not the shape of their soul. It is not necessary for you to cope or deal with abusive patterns, but it is important to know a person is acting out a stereotype, not their true soul essence is expressed through their masculinity. Rejection of the God, rejection of the possibility of the value of masculine force. And see, that's, I think, whether, no matter the gender, no matter the masculine energy, this is all about conflict of expression. This is, I don't know how to express myself. I'm conflicted in the way that I'm expressing myself. I've been told for so long, this is how I have to express myself. No matter if it's masculinity or I just think it's self. I think how you have been told to express yourself for so long has created conflict within, because there's something else you're waiting for, something else that you're holding out for, something else that you want the strength to pursue, you want the strength to express, is what I'm getting. Is like, you will need strength to express this because part of you kind of feels like this other half of you that you were raised to be is now rejected, or it's like, I don't know, I'm getting a sense of like, this is just stereotypes of like, don't let stereotypes of who you're supposed to be tell you who you're supposed to be, because you have the inner knowing. You have the knowledge there of knowing who you're supposed to be. And I do get a sense some of you guys here might struggle with masculine energy. Okay, no matter if it's the expression of your own masculine energy or if it's somebody around you as well. I just think you haven't had the best examples of masculinity around you. You could have even had toxic masculinity telling you how to perform, how to behave, how to exist in this world appropriately. Just really kind of putting you in a box and telling you who you were supposed to be without giving you a chance of truly expressing yourself. Bottom of the deck, I forgot to show you guys, we do have love. So this is what you are not seeing, bottom of the deck energy. This is what is hidden from you, and it's love. I think that you might not have a lot of support right now at this time. I'm sorry, pile 3. You might not have people who are expressing direct love for you, but it is there. It's hidden from you. I'm so sorry, it's hidden from you. I also get a sense of the more decisions you make to be more aligned with your authentic self is like also the more that love is going to show up for you, because people are just going to feel that authenticity and they're going to admire that you have broken away from the mold and that you have chosen to be yourself. You've honored your own expression. Some of you guys, what I'm also getting with this honor the masculine, with it being reversed, I get a sense of you have been imparted with a lot of patriarchal knowledge and expectations. Like a lot of gender roles have been placed into your mind. So you might really think that as a woman or as a man or as whatever, that you have to play a certain role, you have to do a certain thing, you have to, you know, go down a certain path for yourself. And I just get a sense of you guys being those rule breakers, those rebels who are just like, no. And it's like, it hurt. I'm so sorry, pile 3. It makes me sad because I'm getting pain. I'm getting pain from this, from you standing up for yourself and expressing yourself. It's going to cause some pain because there will be people who still want to keep you in those patriarchal archetypes and energies. And like I'm hearing, especially like capitalism with this Hierophant, this Taurus energy, is like you could have been told your whole life your only value is if you make money, if you're productive, if you make money constantly. Like that's what you have to do with your time, with your energy. And it's like, no, that's just what you were told you had to do, but you actually have a choice here. You 100% have a choice. What's the last message, Spirit? 8 of Cups. It's time to walk away. 4 of Cups in reverse at the bottom too. This is both about walking away from emotionally what's not serving you. Letting go of disappointments. Letting go of rejection, disappointments, the people who won't accept you. It's letting go and seeing finally the people who do still love you for who you are as well. Seeing that cup that is offered while the other 3 are spilt over. With the 8 of Cups, this is you sneaking away. This is you making a decision. This is you choosing your path. But I'm told you there's gonna be some sadness, some pain here, because you will have to walk away from people. I feel like you will have to walk away from certain people who want to keep you on the path that they always expected you to go down. So that's what I'm getting for you, pile 3. I'm not really getting anything else. I kind of want to stretch it out for you guys because we're only at 17 minutes, but oh my god, love came out again. Okay, we get it. Especially the color schemes for illusion. And I love, there's another card I have and it says, love is the only thing real, like all else is an illusion. Love is the only thing real. All else is an illusion. So let's get one more. Too many. I just saw recognition. Oh, that felt so good. Like I get a sense of you being finally recognized for who you are, pile 3, and it's gonna feel so good. Blessings. Okay, like that's what they want to leave you off on, are blessings. Oh my god, that is beautiful, pile 3. Of acceptance and blessings. There will be people who love, accept you, and it's gonna feel like such a blessing to be yourself, to be authentic, to be who you are, and to find that acceptance in others. It's going to feel so good, pile 3. Okay, that's all the time that I have for you. I am sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. I hope this message resonated for you guys. If it did, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, bye. Hey there, pile number 4. If you found this reading, this is just cards I pull for myself after the reading, and I decided to start recording, sharing them with the collective, seeing if maybe the messages I pull for myself will be resonating for others as well. So let's jump in. I try to make these pile 4s a little bit shorter, a little bit easier, a little bit more flowing. Just depends on the time that I have. I don't have a lot of time today, but I did just want to kind of pull some cards, see what came through. So pile 4s, I'm gonna read how I read for the rest of the piles and everything. But yeah, it's just for me to kind of check in, see where I am, and just to see, like I said, to see how the collective connects with my energy as well. So if you pick this pile, hi, hello, welcome, so glad you're here. We have Moon Soul. This is the card we shuffled, Moon Soul. Take some time out. Be on your own. Honor yourself and honor your space. So I love this. I'm always an advocate for spend time alone, let yourself recharge. I'm a Pisces. I need a lot of recharging time. I'm an introvert, I'm a Virgo moon. Like, I need hermit time. So 100% pile 4, the mermaid message coming for you is to take some time out for yourself. Go on a date, take yourself out on a date, go for a walk around your neighborhood, breathe in the fresh air, spend some time with yourself, take yourself to get a smoothie, a boba, some breakfast, I don't know, just do something nice for yourself, buy yourself some flowers. I'm also hearing meditation. Meditation is very important, to go within, because I do get a sense, pile 4, some of you guys here, a lot of you guys here are a little bit disconnected from yourself is what I'm getting. I don't even know how to deliver this message. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Star in reverse. And we have dreaming, we have love, okay? What I'm getting, okay, let me just, it's like I see it so clearly, but it's like the message is refusing to come out. Really, you need to cleanse your energy. You need to take some time out for yourself, because your energy is a little bit upside down at this moment. You are in this energy of dreaming and love, so I do get a sense of you still have a lot of love around you. You still are very inspired by your surroundings, and I think you are in your imagination. You have this dreaming energy where you can envision things for yourself. But with the Wheel of Fortune and the Star, both of those being in reverse, for some reason you're telling yourself you can't have certain things. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I'm getting a sense of you telling yourself the luck has maybe gone dry, that there might not be as many blessings coming in or something like that. It's like the Wheel of Fortune has stopped and you feel a little bit stuck. That's what I'm getting, stuck. You're feeling very stuck at this time, and you feel like you're kind of trapped in this energy of just dreaming and not actually being able to bring these things to reality just yet. It's like they're stuck. They're not coming through. It's not flowing. It's not, the wheel isn't spinning anymore. And I am hearing anymore. So for some of you guys, you could have been in a really great energy that was flowing, but for some reason it might have come to a halt here. Because also with the Star, this represents hopelessness. This represents a lack of faith. So I get a sense something has kind of rocked your faith. Something has kind of shifted you to kind of feel a little bit hopeless, a little bit stuck. Feeling Star in reverse can also deal with depression. Just to relate to you, pile 4, I have been dealing with depression the past couple days where I hadn't really struggled with it in the past couple of months. So that's kind of the energy, is like some things were going very well, and then there's kind of this energy of getting stuck, getting stopped, and feeling a little bit hopeless about that. Feeling hopeless about what's coming in, what blessings coming in. And what's funny is we do have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like you're telling yourself you don't know what's wrong, or you're telling yourself, you know, I don't understand, but you do. You do know what you're going through. You do understand what you're going through. I think that you have a very strong intuition, but it's just blocked off right now. I'm getting a sense of you feeling very blocked off from your own energy. You're feeling very blocked off from your dreams, from love, from hope, from your own intuition. Like you're feeling a little bit blocked off from these things. And we also, bottom of the deck, we have ask for help. Okay, so some of you guys need to ask for help. You know, I am really, really proud of myself for experiencing therapy, okay? Putting myself in these positions of discomfort in order for growth, in order to push myself out of my comfort zone and get help from people who know what they're talking about. First of all, professionals, and also just knowing that I deserve support. I deserve the help that I'm seeking. I deserve these things, and I'm not going to keep denying myself the help that I deserve. Okay, so that's why I'm getting a sense with this High Priestess is like, as much as this is not the best energy to be in, it's like you're very highly aware, the High Priestess. You're very, very highly aware you're in this energy. I think that you are looking to ask for help to try to get out of this energy. And I think that you're also seeking solitude at this time. You really want to go within and find yourself again, is what I'm hearing, is like find that center, that peace, that energy that you've been in. I feel like you've been in a really positive energy. It's just you kind of, what I just saw is like a ditch, you know, it's like, it just feels like you were, I'm seeing like a wagon, okay, like a wagon being carried, like, or a carriage, even a wagon, whatever, and then there's just like this deep ditch, and you feel like you're in that deep ditch, but it's almost like you're asking for help. So you're asking for the tow truck, you're asking for the wire, like you're asking to be pulled out of the mud, but it's like, I just feel like currently at this time, you're still there. You're still there in that mud. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we also have sanctuary, privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries, and taboos. It's like you can just be yourself. You can be, I feel like some of you guys, maybe you've been around people who don't respect your privacy, they don't respect your boundaries, and I think that it's time to get back in this energy of sanctuary, of your own personal space, of your own peace, of your own soul energy, just clearing out the room, clearing out the energy, getting all of this out of you, out of your head, because I'm getting, it might even be other people's energy that kind of has affected you recently, and that's why it's just like you need time to recharge. So we will be reading from the book here for the sacrifice energy. Though there are those worth making, there are those that will destroy you. Zam. So we'll be reading from the book. Where's the freaking book? Okay. 11. There are reversal messages, so it says a refusal. Let's see, is this okay? It says a refusal to prioritize, which sacrifice ultimately is, choosing what is more important to you, but what is worth giving up in the short term for a long-term benefit. believing you can have it all simultaneously and then wondering why this hollow promise never came true. You can create magic and miracles and break through and relearn and do the most incredible things. You can absolutely shift your life and make dreams come true, but you can't make every dream come true simultaneously. Not outside the realms of imagination, and even in that realm, the cauldron of creativity, you must choose. So if this card has come to you reversed, you are perhaps attempting to hold on to everything and refusing to choose, when a choice must be made in order for something to be given the space and the clear time and energy to be created and created well. Clear the clutter. Do not do things because you feel others will think you are good. They may be completely indifferent to you, and the outcome may not be what you imagine it will be. Choose who you are in every moment and be clear and strong about your worth. Make the sacrifices that will create the life that gives you not only what you want, but what is good, beautiful, peaceful, educational, and inspiring. That will not always be easy, but it will be worth it. So I think you're also in the process of sacrificing what is no longer serving you. And that can mean people, places, things. But I feel like you are very focused. And I feel like with the High Priestess in reverse, you know exactly what it is you need to release, what you need to clear. And to stop thinking about what others think about you. You don't need to be good to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be. Perspective means that everybody could have a different fucking perspective of you. Okay? One person will love you, one person will hate you, one person will be indifferent. You know, it just depends on the person. And if you live your life sacrificing your own essence in order to please the others around you, I think that's where you've gotten into this hole. And it's time to take some time out, be on your own, honor yourself, honor your space. And Sanctuary. I'm going to read Sanctuary real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and leave it at that, okay? So, Sanctuary. Ooh, yep, cramped quarters, shared bathroom, little privacy. Someone is not respecting you while you're at your most private moments. Your boundaries must be studied, redrawn, and then patrolled by you. So this is about you setting boundaries too. Why did I just hear someone guided you to the ditch? Why did I just hear that? Like, okay, anyways. Personal space feels either disrespected or as though it is diminishing. It is time for some space to be off limits to others and only available to you at certain times. This respect will benefit everyone. Reverence for your personal space will flow through to respect for their own needs. Therefore, balance and mutual harmony can be achieved and maintained, creating a flourishing, healthy relationship. So I think, you know, things can be healed with some people. It's like not everyone needs to be quote unquote sacrificed here, but they do need to be respecting your boundaries. Okay, period. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that, pile 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I am sending you the best love, light, protection, blessings, all of that good stuff. Bye. See you next time. Bye.